Hi guys, welcome to Brand X Reviews. Kind of a mailbag video this. It's not really an actual submission that I had. It was kind of leading on from a conversation I was having with somebody about the Deadpool film. A friend of mine seemed to think that that was not going to be released for another year or so yet. So I had to kind of set the record straight and say, well, no, actually it's about 6 months away, so that's good. But it kind of got me thinking, there's a lot of kind of misunderstandings about what's being released and when, because there's so many of these films coming out. Not just that relate to Deadpool, but all these superhero franchise films, because they're doing so well. So I thought I'd do this video, kind of like in the traditional sense of mailbag, where I just answer questions and stuff. I'm going to go through films that are live action that tie in with either the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the DC Cinematic Universe, but also the Marvel licensed films as well. So that includes your X-Men, which is Fox, Fantastic Four, which is Fox, and the future Spider-Man films, which is Sony, but they are going to tie in with Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, just to clarify, Marvel Cinematic Universe is anything that ties in with the Avengers franchise. So those are all your Ant-Man, anyone who's appeared in the Avengers, and Guardians of the Galaxy. DC is anything DC. It's Batman, Superman. I'm sure you're familiar with all those characters in the DC lineup. Your Fox X-Men franchise is I'll go through them as I kind of go through, but there's also your Fox Fantastic Four franchise, which may tie in with the X-Men films if the Fantastic Four film is successful, because Fox owns the license for Fantastic Four and any of the X-Men films, so they could cross over X-Men and Fantastic Four, or they could just keep them separate. As I say, I believe it depends on how successful Fantastic Four is. So I'm going to start this year anyway. At the moment, I'm getting my information here purely from this one website, newsarama.com. I wouldn't usually just go to like one source, but it's legit. I've checked it out, and it's under the headline, the full comic book superhero movie release schedule. So if you can't be able to watch this 10-minute video, just kind of go on that website and just check it out for yourself. The advantage of this video is I'm going to kind of give some extra little bits, because this is just a list that's on here. I'm going to give my thoughts and kind of elaborate a bit as well. Anyway, shut up rambling, Joseph. We've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to try and stick to that. So, 2015, July 17th, which is already gone now, Ant-Man. So that film's already been released a couple of weeks ago, and that's Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I think is the 12th film in that franchise, which started in 2008 with the first Iron Man film. So Ant-Man, the franchise is doing really well, and yeah, that's that. The next superhero film that is released on the list, and the last one this year, 2015, is August 7th, so a few days away as I'm recording this, Fantastic Four, which is licensed to Fox. Again, like I say, we don't know at this moment whether it's going to tie in with the X-Men films at a later stage. So that's it, it's August 7th, no more for the rest of the year. In fact, no more for another 6 months, because the next film we get is February next year. So we're going to have 6 months to wait. It's like, Jesus, what are we going to do? It's like, we're going to go in with like withdrawal or something. It's like, don't worry, a lot of the films that have been released so far going to be getting released on Blu-ray. So just because there's nothing coming out of the cinema, you have the home video releases to look forward to. That's kind of what I stick to keep going, in there, when you get kind of paranoid when you realise there's nothing for 6 months. Cling to that, the Blu-ray releases. Anyway, so yeah, the next film to release cinematically, February 12th, Deadpool. Now I'm giving dates out here. Let me just say, it depends which country you're in. So don't start saying comments, it's not out on that exact date. It depends, and some of this is subject to change at later stages. But anyway, for now, February 12th, Deadpool, Fox. Sure, you're all aware of the Deadpool franchise that's kind of kicking off here with this. We've seen Deadpool previously, sort of in an X-Men film. So Deadpool is a Fox film. It's the first Fox film to be released in that X-Men franchise in 2016, the first of 3 films that year. Think about that. We don't usually get X-Men films anything less than once every 2 years. Maybe the odd exception here and there, but on average about 2 years between films. We're going to get 3 in 1 year. That's pretty cool. So yeah, Deadpool, February 12th. March 25th, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. You may have heard of that one. That one's going to be the second film in the DC Cinematic Universe. The first film being Man of Steel, which was released in 2013. So by the time this film comes out, we'll have waited 3 years for the next film in that whole franchise. Which is kind of different to what Marvel do. Marvel have so far been doing, on average, about one every 6 months. I know there have been longer gaps earlier on, but again, they weren't really sure about where to go, I think, for a while, so they've left it a few years. Probably a good idea, to be honest, to get their ideas together. So March 25th, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. May 6th now, so about a month and a half later, Marvel Cinematic Universe film, Captain America Civil War, which is effectively the third Captain America film. May 27th, X-Men Apocalypse. So in context, that's your second X-Men film in 2016, the first being Deadpool. So May 27th, which again is Fox licensed. The next film after that, after May 27th, X-Men Apocalypse, August the 5th now, Suicide Squad, which is your third DC Cinematic Universe. It's kind of be like Gotham City kind of thing with criminals. I'm sure you're aware what the Suicide Squad film is, so I don't need to go over that ground. And that's August 5th, 2016. So it's about, as I'm doing this, that's about a year away. October the 7th now, so 2 months after that, Gambit, which is your third Fox X-Men franchise film. Don't worry, Channing Tatum is going to be playing Gambit. There's been some debate lately as to whether or not that's actually happening or not. It is. A lot of it was just kind of not completely rumour. It had a bit of base to it, but a lot of it was blown out of proportion. So that's October the 7th, and then your next film is November the 4th, Doctor Strange, which is played by Benedict Cumberbatch. And that's Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's going to be your second Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2016. So you're getting 2 Marvel Cinematic Universe films in 2016, you're getting 2 DC films, and you're getting 3 X-Men related films. So quite a packed year that. 2017, things really kind of kick off because that year we're going to be getting 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe films in a year. Similar to what the X-Men did the previous year. In fact, I think we're going to get 3... 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anyway, start off from the beginning. So the last one I've just said was November 4th, 2016, Doctor Strange. Leaping into 2017, March 3rd, Untitled Wolverine sequel. So it's effectively going to be Wolverine 3. Previous ones being X-Men Origins Wolverine 2009, The Wolverine 2013, and then this film is going to be your third standalone Wolverine film, and your last appearance by Hugh Jackman as that character. So that's your Fox X-Men tie-in film. We're not really sure about what that's going to be. Some people have said it might be an Old Man Logan thing. Hugh Jackman's been on social media recently asking fans what they want to do with it, so we'll see. So that's March 3rd. May 5th, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That's your Marvel Cinematic Universe film. Don't really know much about that, so that's May 5th, 2017. Leaping forward a month, June 2nd, Fantastic Four 2. I don't know whether it's going to be called that, because it kind of sounds dumb, but depends whether or not the first Fantastic Four film that's out, as I record this in a few days, is successful or not, because if it's not, they'll probably pull this sequel. I think it'll be moderately successful, so probably will see a sequel. So that's June 2nd, Fantastic Four, and that's Fox. June 23rd, Wonder Woman, played by Gal Gadot. I have some serious reservations about her being cast as that character, but that's a separate issue, kind of outspoken on that. That's DC Cinematic Universe, June 23rd, a couple of days before my birthday in 2017. About a month later, July 28th, Marvel Studios co-produced Spider-Man film, which is Sony co-produced. So previous Sony Spider-Man films weren't all that successful, they weren't all that good, so we're going to see here when they do a film where they collaborate with Marvel Studios, it ties in with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Previously been introduced to the Spider-Man character, maybe in a cameo, but definitely in Captain America Civil War. So although it's his first film, we're going to be familiar with that character from a previous appearance in a previous Marvel Cinematic Universe film, although it is Sony owned. November 3rd, Thor Ragnarok, which is Thor 3 effectively, Marvel Cinematic Universe, don't know too much about it. November 17th, Justice League Part 1, which is kind of DC's answer to the Avengers. It's where they all kind of get together. It's a team up. 2018 now, March 23rd, The Flash, DC Cinematic Universe. Don't know much about it. Doesn't tie in with the Flash TV series. It's a different actor that's going to play him. So that's March 23rd. May 4th, Avengers Infinity War Part 1. So it's Marvel Cinematic Universe. 2 months later, another Marvel Cinematic Universe film, July 6th, Black Panther, who we will have previously met, similarly as we did with the Spider-Man character in Captain America Civil War. We'll have met the Black Panther character, but this is his first film, and it's a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. July 27th, Aquaman, which is DC Cinematic Universe character, played by Jason Momoa. And then November 2nd, the last film of 2018, Captain Marvel, which is Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, leaping to 2019 now, April 5th, Shazam, which is going to have Dwayne Johnson in as Black Adam. Now, some people have said that the Shazam film is probably not going to be canon, not going to be part of the DC Cinematic Universe, because I think it was being done by a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. I think it was New Line or something. But I have seen Dwayne Johnson. I have actually seen him in interviews say, no, it's going to tie in. You're going to see this character kind of with the other characters in the DC lineup, the DC Cinematic Universe. And he also said because they asked him, well, 2019, that's far away, and he's like, no, it's probably going to be sooner than that, I think.
No, I don't think it's going to be that far away. I think it may be it's going to be earlier than that. I don't think 2019.
So what that means, I don't know. Whether it means the film's actually going to be earlier than this, or whether it means the character's going to appear in a film earlier than this, I don't know. But as far as we know, anyway, April 5th, 2019, Shazam. May 3rd, Avengers Infinity War Part 2. Marvel Cinematic Universe. Then June 14th, Justice League Part 2, which is DC Cinematic Universe. And then July 12th, Inhumans, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Inhumans characters have sort of been already introduced in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the TV series side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's a separate issue. So that's it for 2019 so far that have been announced. 2020 now, April 3rd, Cyborg film, which is DC Cinematic Universe, and June 19th, Green Lantern Corps film, which is another DC Cinematic Universe. And that's it. That's your list. I've kind of gone a bit over time now, so I'm going to seriously wrap this up. As I say, I don't know if any of this is subject to change or not, so for now we'll just see anyway. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Brand X Reviews, if you want to follow us, there's a bit of information coming up on how to do it. So for now I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope this was interesting. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just so you know, for more news, reviews and retrospectives, you can like our page on Facebook, simply called Brand X Reviews. But as well as that, you can also subscribe to us on YouTube via this video. You can also bookmark our website, which is brandxreviews.com, which is pretty much a central hub for everything that I've just mentioned. So check that out and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.